exile. In the crisp mountain air of the Kham Garze region of Tibet, 8-year-old Tsering's days were filled with the rhythms of Tibetan tradition. Alongside his younger sister Palmo, he would accompany their mother to the local monastery, listening in reverence to the chants of the monks. But Tsering's idyllic childhood was shattered when his mother delivered the devastating news that Palmo had passed away. Reeling with grief, Tsering struggled to comprehend the loss of his beloved sister. In the aftermath, he found solace in the familiar sights and sounds of his village, but his mother knew their way of life was under threat. The Chinese occupation had made it increasingly dangerous for Tibetans to live freely, and she made the difficult decision to uproot their family to the relative safety of Lhasa. Yet even in the Tibetan capital, the family's future remained uncertain. Tsering's mother, driven by a desire to secure her son's future, made the harrowing choice to embark on a perilous journey to the Indian border. Navigating treacherous mountain passes and evading Chinese patrols, they finally reached the safety of the Indian border post, crossing over into the valley of Dharamshala, the home of the Tibetan government in exile. In the aftermath of their arduous journey, Tsering found himself thrust into a new life, separated from his mother and immersed in the Tibetan community in exile. As he adjusted to his new surroundings, attending school and learning the ways of his people, Tsering's longing for his mother only grew stronger. Years passed, and the distance between them seemed insurmountable, with no means of communication beyond the occasional letter. It wasn't until 2008, after 13 years of separation, that Tsering finally reconnected with his mother through a chance encounter with a distant relative. The sound of her voice on the phone, the first time he had heard it in over a decade, brought a flood of emotions. Tsering was overjoyed to hear from his mother, but he also grappled with the realization that the language barrier had grown, and he struggled to understand her Tibetan dialect, now tinged with the influences of India. As the years passed, Tsering and his mother maintained a tenuous connection, talking occasionally and dreaming of the day they could reunite. Tsering imagined returning to Tibet, caring for his aging mother, and reclaiming the life they had once known. But fate had other plans, and on a fateful day in 2024, Tsering received the devastating news that his mother had passed away. In the aftermath of his mother's death, Tsering was left with a bittersweet mix of gratitude for her sacrifice and the profound loss of their separation. Though he never had the chance to see her again or fulfill his dream of caring for her, Tsering's memories of their life in Tibet and the strength of their bond would forever be etched in his heart, a testament to the resilience of the Tibetan spirit.